Greetings, everyone. I'm Eric Paulson with Your Essential Practice. For today's Divinely Guided Rune reading, we have a new moon. We have Venus doing some nice things. So let's jump right on into it. And don't forget to check that description box down below for more Divinely Guided information for this week's rune reading. Let's get into it. Greetings, Virgo, and welcome to your weekly Divinely Guided Rune reading. I've already cleansed the energetic space, shuffled and meditated on your runes. And we are going to pull a crystal grid oracle card for further clarification at the end. So let's jump right on in and get that rune of your past energies here. Right here in the past energies, we have Odin's rune. Now, Odin's rune is like that patch over Odin's eye. It's something that's deliberately either hidden from you or something that you already know. And this is probably the best place to have this in any reading is in your energetic past. Yes, you already know what you've been through. You might already be uncovering what's been hidden. So we are going to get a rune of clarity from another set of runes at the very end of the reading here. All right, so Virgo, jumping back into this, let's get your now energies. Your now energies are in Ansus. Ansus is that divine communication, prophetic dream work, divine downloads, connection to source, connection to divine. This is the communication rune, the antenna rune, right? So this is an outside communication, inbound to you rather. Now, this could be your communication with divine. This could also be out from an outside source, such as a family member, a colleague, clan member, right, boss or something like that. Take what resonates, please, and leave what doesn't. However, this is a call urging you to be open to divine communication. Remember, divine is always trying to speak with us, and it's up to us to tune in. So this could be something like angel numbers, like repeating numbers or palindrome numbers that you see, songs that you hear that seem to have a message for you in the most auspicious timing. Or this could be that divine inbound communication from a stranger through a TV show or something like that. So please be open to that and notice your thoughts, feelings, and emotions when you receive this. Be in gratitude when you do receive this to receive more and have that clarity moving forward. Virgo, this is beautiful energy for you to partake in because in your very near future, what no longer serves you is naturally falling away. Hagalaz here is the rune of natural disasters, or it's like unintended eventualities like a car repair or something like that, natural disaster. Something that it's not an if, but it's a when, right? So when we are tuning in and listening to divine source, all that other hubbub, all the other noise will naturally fall away, right? A lot like the Tower card in tarot, what doesn't serve you will fall away and create that space for you to build that tower or that antenna of yours anew or better or strengthening it or even just totally rebuild, right? This is beautiful because this is an opportunity for a clearing away of that energetic baggage that is holding you back. Just remain divinely guided. We're going to get that rune of clarity here, okay, at the very end. Let's get that now influences energy rune. In your now influences, we have Pertho. This is a rune of initiation. It's like the gambler's cup. So it's often referred to the gambler's cup because it's indicative of something that we know how it begins, we just don't know quite how it ends. So that's like a friendly competition or a pregnancy, something of that nature, right? So we start off going into this rune and we take all these twists and turns throughout that process, learning, right? It being initiated, coming out with a changed perspective. So you're going through this, you're called to go all in. When this shows up, it's like divine holding its hands up saying, look, take that leap. I got you. It's okay. Sometimes you have to take a couple steps back to take that running jump. It's all right. Be gentle with yourself, but please go ahead, throw yourself all into this. This is your influences of your now energy. This is something that you don't need to focus on at all. because what no longer serves you will naturally fall away. When we focus on this, when we all have a lot of these moments in our lives, when we focus on them and give them that ego energy, right? The definitions, the how, the why, what, when, where, all of that stuff, and we start overthinking it, our ego gets attached, right? This is an entrapment of the ego. So this is very much saying just throw yourself all into focusing on that divine communication, your prophetic dream work, and your downloads. You could even be dreaming deeper here and having more vivid dreams here recently, Virgo. In your now advice, remember this is your now energies, current influences, and your current advice. This is Yara. Yara is the rune of the year, ending of a cycle, creating a new one, or creating a cycle to end a new one. Regardless, this is an evaluation period. This is an irreversible rune. This is that why I say harvest, because at the end of the year is when we harvest, right? And at the beginning of the year is when we plant, right? So this harvest period, it's like an evaluation, a learning season for you. Throughout this week, you're called to learn. You're called to evaluate these aspects of your life, right? Did I plant the right seed? Did I nurture it enough? Do I have enough to last through this next bit of energies, right? And do I have to maybe plant a different seed in the future? Things like that. This is an evaluation period. Whenever the farmer is taking the harvest, they're always taking into evaluation all of these aspects and variables of that crop. So this is a lot like your life. What are you harvesting in your life right now, Virgo? Let me know in the comments below how this is resonating with you, because you're really called to just be still, tune in, put all your energy into this tuning in, communicating with divine, and learning more about the energies of your life that are influencing you right now. While you do this, while you are divinely guided, you don't even have to worry about any of these negative, unintended eventualities around you. They'll just naturally fall off. What do you have to look forward to here, Virgo, is clarity. This is Dagas. This is the rune of day. It literally means day. This is like that butterfly emerging from the chrysalis, or that hourglass tipped on its side, and that it's like a point in time that seems to stand still. You're like observing the situation through the eyes of the ultimate observer, like a third person kind of thing. You're getting these divine downloads. You're throwing yourself all into this. You're learning, and through that learning, you're gaining your clarity. As these things fall away as well, you're gaining more clarity. You're transmuting, right? You're going through that metamorphosis. You have infinite potential here, Virgo. Don't paint yourself into whatever box this was. Don't get entrapped in your ego here, right? Tune in and receive your metamorphosis. Receive your clarity. This is beautiful stuff here for you, Virgo. Let's get a rune of clarity now for that energetic past. Your energetic past, this is that horse rune. This is that pilgrimage energy, a lot like that energetic source that's proven itself to you like the horse did back in the day. That's why it's called the horse rune. The horse could be trained, right? And it was an energetic source that was dependable for the companion of the horse, right? It could be, it could always knew its way home. It could feed and water itself. It knew how to protect, right? All those wonderful things. Regardless, it's that energetic source in your life that has been around you through all those certain instances. You could be focusing on is a move away of this pilgrimage type of energy with this travel and energies with that energetic source of your past. Is that able to move forward with you in the future? Now, I really think this is something you already know. Take what resonates, please, and leave what doesn't. This could be indicative of, I wouldn't say really a breakup, because this Haglas, this could mean just aspects of this reciprocal, maybe a non-reciprocal energy. Maybe there is something, a bump in the road that happened, right? This could be a transmutation, a falling away of those negative aspects of this relationship, okay? Now, this could be a relationship with yourself, with divine source, or with your significant other, right? So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You're called to throw yourself all in, though, to that dream work, receiving those signs. You want that guidance because you're a little confused about that. You are going to learn and receive your clarity when you remain divinely guided, okay? Don't give up on this just yet because it has proven itself useful to you in the past. Remain divinely guided and learning, and don't make any big decisions until you've reached your clarity. I would wait and probably until the end of the week here for you, Virgo, okay? Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and again, let me know in the comments below how this is resonating with you. Let's get a card from the Crystal Grid Oracle deck. This is a beautiful deck where you might want to take a picture of the card and hold it with you and meditate with this throughout the week. This is the card of journey. The stone here is black calcite. So that pilgrimage, that journey energy, you could be thinking about moving. You could be thinking about traveling. Are you able to experience that sort of emotional fulfillment here in your future is probably what's on your mind here. So in this journey, it could be a journey inward, right? It could be that journey, an external journey leading to an inward journey. This could be you visiting a spiritually powerful place like Machu Picchu, or maybe just someplace local to you like a river or a mountain or something like that, and really connecting with divine source in this. All right, regardless, this is a beautiful journey that you're on, Virgo. Let's read more about this card here. So this card says, is there something you fear that you want to work through? Meditate about the fear that you have that is lurking in the cave, or undertake a shamanic journey to the cave to confront it. See your spirit animals or protector of some sort walking the path before you. Then follow them into the cave and let your eyes become accustomed to the light. See your fear before you, knowing that it cannot harm you in this state. Observe what shape it takes and ask it, what is it trying to teach you? Yeah, that's really journeying within to get that clarity. All right, notice if it changes and be aware of how you feel. Send it love and thank it for the lesson you are being taught. Really take time with this though, Virgo. It might just take one visit for you to understand, but what the fear is there for, or you can revisit the cave again and again until you feel more comfortable and understand that your fear no longer has a hold on you. A lot of this apprehension being in our head, second guessing, yeah, you're called to just quiet that monkey mind, really tune in here. Black calcite comes in many shades of colors, but it's mostly black to gray and sometimes brown, mostly all with white inclusions. It has a very high carbon content that gives it its black color. As it is a very dark stone, it has a beneficial grounding property, which makes it good for meditating and journeying with. For this reason, you might find it under the name of shamanite. It will share the shamanic journey that you have with you. So this is really calling you, Virgo, go within for that journey. All right. Let me know again in the comments below how this resonates. Namaste. Have a blessed and abundant day.